ಚೆಕ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಸೊ ಇನ್ನೂ ಎರಡು ಮೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎರಡೇನಾ? ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಚೆಕ್.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, I actually got a good morning, ma'am. All right. It looks like everyone's excited. Don't worry, there's no class today. There's nothing that is serious. It's just a lot of fun and frolic and a lot of laughter, and I hear a lot of laughter backstage as well. I welcome you all to the annual day celebration of Little Millennium BTM layout. The theme, as you all know, is Echoes of the Jungle, One World, Many Rhythms, where today we invite you to travel across the globe, not by flight, but through rhythm and movement and imagination. So sit back, relax, and let's just enjoy this morning full of laughter, love, and lots of adorable performances. So let's hear a big round of applause for the little stars waiting to entertain us today. Wonderful. And a sincere request, please do turn your mobile phones on vibrate. We don't want to disturb them while they're performing. And rest assured, you'll all get the videos distributed and shared with you, so please don't crowd in front while the performance is going on, although I know we're all eager to see our little ones perform. Okay, we'll move to the next part. We'll begin this special event on a rather auspicious note. We always invoke the blessings of the divine for any great good tradition. Every journey, every celebration, and every new beginning is marked with prayers to the Almighty. And we're here seeking wisdom and strength and harmony. So in a few moments, we will commence the ceremony with the lighting of the lamp, symbolizing knowledge, wisdom, and the light that guides our children's journey. I'd like to invite our guests today, Ms. Smitha, Mr. Prismitali, come on stage. Please do the honors. I'd also like to invite the stalwarts of BTM, little Dr. Aarti, Mrs. Raj Lakshmi, and their pillar of support, Mr. Adarsh Shenoy, on stage, please. Meaningful in so many ways to continue to invoke blessings. But to continue that, we have not one, not two, but we have 3 performances as part of the invocation ceremony today that will make this a really blessed morning. So presenting the invocation song by the EW and RTF1 kids, let us come together in prayer and gratitude. With such innocence, I'm sure Ganesha will bring his friends along. What an auspicious start to this day. Next, we have our RTF2 children who will present a song, God's Love, a heartfelt performance reminding us of compassion, care, and the universal bond of love that connects us all.
God's love, it's so wonderful.
Wonderful love it is. And a wonderful performance that was. We'll now move from songs to rhythm and movement with the Naad dance performance, where music becomes expression and energy finds its voice. Sadly, we've had a few unforeseen circumstances today causing a few of our students to drop out. But we have little Miss Arya Shenoy being the ambassador for Naad today.
गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
चतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्य प्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे गुरुदैत्यकलक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्म सदाराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परित्रात्रे गुरुपाखण्ड खण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you, Arya. That foot tapping song and performance was a great start to this morning. Who cannot bless such innocence once again? So, the performer's grace and confidence you saw on stage has not been fortuitous. It's come through immense hard work and dedication of the teachers of NAD. We'd like to thank Mrs. Nivedita Adiga and Mrs. Saurabha ma'am for all that they've done. Mrs. Nivedita, that you see here, has been a great friend and support of Little Millennium BTM Layout for many years, and she's the main teacher at the NAD School of Performing Arts. And Mrs. Saurabha Nadik is also a teacher and a student of Vidwan Srimati Nivedita Sharma Nadik. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it here today, but again, a sincere thanks for all that they do for the children of NAD. So moving on. We'll start the formal proceedings. It's a good morning, everyone. I see a fuller crowd now, so nice to see everyone here. Welcome once again to the celebration of the annual day of Little Millennium BTM Layout. And today, we invite you to travel across the globe, not by flight, but through rhythm, movement, and imagination. This morning is truly special, not because everything will go perfectly. We should not expect that. And trust me, with preschoolers, perfection is beautifully unpredictable. But because it will be real, joyful, and straight from the heart. In preschool and kindergarten, success isn't measured in marks or medals, thankfully. It's measured in tiny achievements, zipping up a bag independently, remembering a line on stage, sharing a snack without any negotiation and fuss, and sometimes simply standing on stage without tears. And for each of us, these moments is a standing ovation-worthy achievement. And this event reflects months of patient guidance and, from our dedicated teachers, endless rehearsals filled with giggles. That's what I've heard. This time, the performance practice was full of giggles and laughter, and the constant support of all of you, your wonderful parents, who have practiced dance steps at home, searched for missing costume pieces, and heard the same song at least 100 times. So, as our children step onto the stage today, let's cheer loudly, clap generously, and most importantly, enjoy every spontaneous wave from stage, the unexpected pause, and the delightful surprise, because that is the magic of childhood, and that is what we celebrate today. Once again, a really warm welcome to all of you. Relax and get ready for a morning full of smiles, sparkle, and sweet little moments. To help explain our theme for today in a much better perspective than mine, with the innocence and charm of a pure soul, I'd like to invite Vihan and Chandrika to formally welcome you on their special day. It looks like I've started the bloopers already. That's little Chandrima and not Chandrika. Apologies.
Hi Chandrima, a very good morning. Hi Vihan, a very bright morning indeed. Finally, the most exciting day of the year is here. Yes, it is, and I am so excited too. Do you think our audience know why we're so excited? I'm not sure, Vihan. Why don't we tell them ourselves? Yes, let us call our friends Achuta, Marika, Vedant to tell our audience about all the birds here. A very good morning to one and all respected guests, dear Raj Lakshmi ma'am, Aarti ma'am, parents, grandparents, teachers, aunties, and my dear friends. A very warm and happy welcome to everyone. Today is a very special day for all of us. It is a day of fun, excitement, pride, cheers, and celebration. Today we are for the most awaited celebration of the year, our annual day celebration. Your presence does make our day brighter and happier. Every year we have a message to share, an important message which makes a difference to us and the world around us. Our message for this year is the echoes of the jungle, one world, many rhythms. This means that all the people, animals, music, and cultures are different around the world. We live together on a one beautiful planet, just like music has many rhythms. Our world has many cultures, traditions, and wonderful animals. The birds in the sky, the animals in the jungle, and people from different countries has their own rhythm. When we live together with love and care, the world becomes a happy place. Through today's dances and performances, we will show how we can love nature, respect animals, and protect wildlife. Our little steps today can make a big difference tomorrow. We hope you enjoy the colorful dances, joyful music, and cute performances by our little stars. Thank you for being here and encouraging us always. Let us begin our celebration with happy hearts and smiling faces and enjoy the show.
I think my job here is done. That was a beautiful welcome, and I truly feel welcome to this event now with the sprinkles of the excitement and merriment. So we'll move on. We'll move on to, as we're looking forward to the performance, but this isn't just happenstance. There's been a whole slew of activities that have happened throughout the year that has prepared our children to be performing here today. So as a quick summary of the year that was, I'd like to invite Mrs. Sushmita to share the school's annual report.
A very good morning to one and all. It's my proud privilege to present before you the annual report of the academic year 2025-26, representing the achievements, celebrations, and learning experiences of our school. The academic year commenced with great enthusiasm as the school reopened on the 4th of June 2025. To strengthen the bond between parents and the school, a parent orientation program was conducted on the 21st of June 2025, guided by Miss Mithali Bagi ma'am, which helped parents understand our vision and teaching methodology. We celebrated Father's Day on 28th of June, acknowledging the role of fathers in shaping their children's lives. The month of July was filled with joyful learning. We organized seasonal celebrations, conducted the first PTM on July 26th, and encouraged our young learners through rhymes competition. We also observed Tigers Day, creating awareness about wildlife conservation. August was vibrant and memorable. We celebrated Friendship Day on 3rd August, Raksha Bandhan on 9th August, nurturing love and bonding among children. The Independence Day celebration, one of our most big events, insisted a sense of patriotism. The Independence Day celebration took place at the auditorium space, which has a strong history with patriotism, the Indian Institution of World Culture, Baswangudi. We also celebrated Shri Krishna Janmashtami on the 18th of August, Colors Days, and Gauri Ganesha festival on 25th of August, giving students exposure of cultural values and traditions. In September, we celebrated Teachers' Day and Onam, honoring educators and unity in diversity. A fun-filled field trip provided experiential learning to our students. Grandparents' Day on 13th of September was a heart-warming celebration followed by fancy dress competition. Students also showcased their creativity through a drawing competition. In October, we celebrated Deepavali, Dasara, spreading joy and positivity. The second PTM was conducted to discuss students' progress, and a storytelling competition enhanced language and communication skills. We proudly celebrated Karnataka Rajyotsava, instilling state pride in young minds. The annual sports day on 7th of November promoted fitness, discipline, and teamwork. The sports day event was held at the Decathlon flagship store on Banarghatta Road. The dance competition and Children's Day celebration added joy and excitement to the month. The month of December, which is of values and joy, we conducted the Joy of Giving drive, teaching children the importance of kindness and sharing. There was show and tell event was held on 13th of December, boosting confidence and speaking skills of our children. The year conducted with the cheerful Christmas celebration on spreading love and happiness. January we had begun with the class photograph session, creating a lifelong memory. So Sankranti was celebrated highlighting our rich harvest traditions, and we had a third PTM which was held on 17th of January, ensuring a continuous parent-teachers collaboration. Republic Day was also celebrated, which instilling nation's pride and respect for our constitution. The month of February was full of high energy and excitement when the annual day practices accelerated, and here we are in the very auditorium celebrating the most exciting day of the year, the annual day 2025-26, echoes of the jungle, one world, many rhythms. Going forward, the remaining part of February and the month of March have few more exciting events lined up. In conclusion, the academic year 2025-26 has been fruitful journey of academic growth, cultural exposure, physical development, and value-based learning. The success would have not been possible without the unwavering support of our management, the dedication of our teachers and support staff, the cooperation of parents, and the enthusiasm participation of our students. Let us continue to work together to nurture confident, compassionate, and responsible citizens. Thank you all for a consent support. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Sushmita ma'am. You certainly have been really busy. I mean, the photos aren't ending, but the speech did. So it's been a busy year. But while you're seeing all of these pictures, we have to acknowledge a lot of people who made this year memorable. And there's not just the Little Millennium staff, but there's a lot of other support functions who have come together to make this a really fun year. And we'd like to take this opportunity to thank a few folks who've made this year memorable. And I'd like to invite them on stage so they can receive a token of our appreciation. We'd like to start with Mrs. Shilpa, who's a teacher of our Aristo Kids Abacus. She runs the after-school Abacus program at the school. She's an excellent teacher, really meticulous, and loved by all. We also invite Mrs. Shilpa, We also like to invite Mrs. Lakshmi Rao, who's a teacher at Mastering Phonics. And she runs an after-school phonics program as well at the school. It's an excellent program that enhances children's reading and comprehension skills and lays a really strong foundation. And we all have bundles of energy in our homes, and to keep that energy in check and to put it in the right direction, we have the karate team here. Rajesh sir and Pooja ma'am. Rajesh sir heads the Infinity Martial Arts Sports Academy, and Pooja ma'am is the teacher for the karate after-school classes at Little Millennium. Now, Pooja ma'am has become an active part of Little Millennium BTM layout, as you all know. We'd also like to invite the sports team from Playtime Sports. Yeah, I did. Sorry. The sports team, Raju sir, Rajiv sir, and Pugal Selvin sir. If you're all here, please do come on stage and receive our tokens of appreciation. So the sports team, as you know, is a part of our weekly in-school sports classes from the time the center began. They've become an integral part of the L&M BTM family and always there whenever we need them. We even saw them backstage before the program began. So a special mention to Pugal Selvan sir, who's our sports trainer, and the children love his sessions and so look forward to them. He's also been coming every day since the last 2 weeks to help us with the annual day practice sessions in spite of their busy schedules. Thank you so much, and we'd like to invite all of you on stage. All right. Thank you so much, everyone, once again. You saw the sports team here, and you know they've been keeping our kids active, and we all know that an active youth enables an engaged nation, and this is only a small way for us to ensure that this happens. So with that, talking about the nation, we've invoked blessings of the divine, but we must never forget our motherland. For all that we've received, and we must pay our respects to her. So I request all of you to kindly stand up for our national anthem and sing aloud proudly with our children.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. You may all be seated. There have been many goodbyes we've experienced in our lives, but the ones that were the hardest and the easiest were also from our childhood. Bidding goodbye to what was familiar and waving hello to another exciting world of learning and adventure was always a mixed feeling. And to express their sentiments on behalf of all the Little Millennium children, we have a farewell speech from RTF1 and the RTF2 children. I'd like to invite Ira Thakur, Sai Arna, and Riyansh on stage.
Good morning, teachers. Good morning, friends so dear. Today, our hearts are filled with cheer. We RT1 children stand to say a loving goodbye on our special day. Dear RT2 friends, so smart and bright, you made our school days warm and light. You helped us learn, you helped us play, showed us kind and happy way. As you move ahead with dreams so wide, we wish you joy, success, and pride. Remember us, your RT1 friends too. We say goodbye and love to you.
That was really personal, touching, and short, which is good. Thank you for being such wonderful children during your time here. Now, we'd like to take this moment and introduce a few special people who, not just today, but over these years, have been instrumental in making our school day events and also the school functioning so memorable. And we'd like to welcome Mrs. Smita Franklin, I don't know if she's here yet, who's been a regional academic manager and a stalwart of support all these years. Mr. Praveen Kumar, who's the senior region manager for Karnataka, has been a solid backbone all these years and is someone we respect and admire for his support rendered to not just ours, but all the Little Millennium franchises in the area. So, Mr. Praveen Kumar is an experienced preschool industry professional with over 15 years of expertise in center expansion, marketing, and franchise management. He currently oversees marketing operations for Karnataka, managing over 100 Little Millennium centers across the state. He has been instrumental in launching more than 50 preschool centers in Karnataka, contributing to the growth of multiple leading brands in the early education sector. Mr. Praveen has been associated with Little Millennium for the past 8 years, playing and strengthening the band's presence, franchise network, and excellence in the region. He is our school's close friend, philosopher, and guide. Welcome, Mr. Praveen Kumar. We'd like to invite you on stage. Along with him, we'd like to invite Ms. Mitali Bhushan Bagi as well, who's the academic manager. And she joined the Little Millennium team as an academic coordinator in Bengaluru, Karnataka last year. She's here as well. So Mitali has been has an MBA from Symbiosis and brings over 7 years of experience in early childhood education, curriculum development, and implementation. Prior to joining us, she was the foundational coordinator at Samsid International School and was part of the digital lesson plan team. Her professional achievements include being a certified Microsoft Innovative Educator in 2020 and a Nation Builder by Tech Avant-Garde in 2021. Beyond her professional pursuits, Mithali enjoys dance, music, and traveling. Please join us in warmly welcoming them as they're an integral part of the Little Millennium family. Now, as we embark on one of the most important activities for today's annual day, I'd like to invite some of our Little Millennium folks as well. They can't go unnoticed. So Mrs. Sushmita, please do come on stage. She's the smiling ambassador of the school is what I call her. She's always been the one to help, patiently listening, and assertive as and when needed in school. I've seen her don many hats, and she stepped up every time the school has needed her. Mrs. Sushmita, please come up on stage. Mrs. Sushmita? You can't go running away to the kids again. Some people also need no introduction from us. Mrs. Rajalakshmi Ravindra, who's been a stalwart in the school and the unofficial grandma in the school, has been ably supporting, enabling, and encouraging not only the staff, but the little ones as well throughout the year. She's been the constant through all the variables in the school's history. So, Mrs. Rajalakshmi, ma'am, please come up on stage. Where is she? Dr. Aarti Ravindra. I don't see her. She slunk away. She's coming. So, you know Dr. Aarti Ravindra, who's shy. She's standing behind this, refusing to come on stage. But you know she's inspired many with her dedication to this school. She's built a reputed establishment based on strong relationships and community and values. And her staff and Little Millenniums leaders with years of experience in early education, she's seen firsthand how meaningful connections can shape success. Her passion for education has been the North Star throughout the school's history, and her uncompromising integrity and single-minded focus has allowed so many little ones to blossom and turn into even happier kids. Would you please come on stage? Oh, you will accompany the kids on stage? All right. Now, I think this is why we're all here today for the graduation ceremony. I'd like to start inviting the kids over. So as you know, this is a day which marks the end of one small era in a child's life, but certainly a critical one in establishing their foundation. This is my favorite part, where the children of Ready to Fly 2 walk down their graduation path and take confident strides into their next stage of life. Welcome, RTF 2 kids.
देखो इन्हें ये है ओस की बूंदें, पत्तों की गोद में आसमां से कूदे, अंगड़ाई ले फिर करवट बदल कर, नाजुक से मोती हंस दे फिसल कर, खो न जाए तारे जमीन पर ये तो है सर्दी में धूप की किरणें, उतरे जो आंगन को सुनहरा सा करने, मन के अंधेरों को रोशन सा कर दे। ठिठुर देखो इन्हें, ये है ओस की बूंदें, पत्तों की गोद में आसमां से कूदे। अंगड़ाई ले फिर करवट बदल कर, नाजुक से मोती हंस दे फिसल कर। खो न जाए ये तारे जमीन पर, ये तो है सर्दी में धूप की किरणें, उतरे जो आंगन को सुनहरा सा करने, मन के अंधेरों को रोशन सा कर दे। ठिठुरती हथेली की रंगत बदल दे। खो न जाए ये तारे जमीन पर।
Thank you for your patience. These are some frame-worthy photos being clicked, so appreciate your patience here. Congratulations, RTF2. I never got a hat and cape like this. I feel like our generation feels cheated. All right. The graduation's officially on. Now we'd like to invite every little one on stage just to give you a quick introduction of them and to receive some gifts from us. So we'd like to start off with Adya Sutrave. Adya's grown into a confident and cheerful child, is what the teachers say. And she spreads positivity wherever she goes. Congratulations, Adya. We have Achyutam Payasi next. Achyutam is calm, attentive, and always listens carefully in class. He's a very quick learner and full of confidence. Congratulations, Achyutam. Next is Arika Rai. Arika is creative and joyful. She brings warmth into every class she goes to. She's a friendly child who's loved by all. Next is Arjun. Oh, I see. Now, Arjun has shown great determination and confidence, and the teachers say he's always ready to take on new challenges. Congratulations, Arjun. Next, we have Avyukt Violetti, who the teacher says thoughtful and responsible and always ready to help others. He's definitely grown up to be a little gentleman, they say. Next, we have Barira Zainab Sharif, who's a gentle child, kind-hearted, and always respectful towards her teachers and friends. Now we have Bhavyansh. Bhavyansh is an energetic and enthusiastic child, bringing life and excitement into the classroom. Congratulations, Bhavyansh. Next, we have Chandrima. Chandrima is creative and expressive, shining beautifully in every activity she takes part in. We've already seen a small part of that today. Next is Kashvi. Kashvi is confident, is talented, and shines in both academics and extracurricular activities. She's gentle and sweet. We have Kirti Lakshman next. So Kirti sounds like a teacher's delight. She's sincere, hardworking, and completes every task with dedication. We have Malla Umika next. And the teachers say she's caring and friendly, making everyone feel included and happy. She's certainly loved by all. Next, we have Nikit. Nikit is a very meticulous child and has shown wonderful growth and confidence throughout the year. Next, we have Pravilika. Oh, Pravalika is missing. We'll miss her today. We have Siddharth next. Siddharth, who's curious and intelligent, is always eager to learn something new. We have Snigdha next. Snigdha is polite, disciplined, and punctual, setting a lovely example for all her classmates. Congratulations. Next, we have Muhammad Umar. Umar is a bright and sincere child whose confidence and kindness will surely lead him to great success in the future. Next, we have Vedant. Vedant Gupta. He's focused, determined, and is a go-getter, the teachers say, showing maturity well beyond his age. Now we have Vihan. Vihan is an active and cheerful child filling the classroom with joy and laughter. He sure is an explorer. Now we have Viranj. Viranj has strong confidence and participates wholeheartedly in all activities. A very cordial child and is meticulous with his work. And then we have Yashika. A bright and expressive child with a beautiful smile showing an eagerness to learn. She has very clear thoughts and is an excellent communicator, her teachers say. Congratulations, kids. That was our graduating batch of 2025-26. Thank you so much, dear guests. All right, the day is officially on. Let's get back to the program now, shall we? So you know our theme this year, One World, Many Rhythms. It reminds us that while our planet is one, it sings in so many different voices. And some of the most powerful voices come from nature itself. The rustle of leaves, the roar of animals, and the beats of paws on the forest floor. This brings us tonight's magical presentation, Echoes of the Jungle. Across continents and countries, wildlife tells stories of strength and balance, survival and harmony. From dense rainforests to wide grasslands, from mountains to mangroves, every region has its own rhythm and its own creatures that dance to it. Through music and dance, our children will introduce you to the wildlife of different countries, celebrating not just animals, but the cultures, the sounds, and traditions that live alongside them. Watch closely as tiny feet become mighty paws, graceful wings, and playful jungle explorers. So get ready to hear the echoes of the jungle, feel the pulse of the planet, and see how beautifully nature connects us all. Let the journey begin.
Ashika and Umika, look, a shiny letter. Welcome to the magical world of rhythms and nature. Travel the world, dance with animals, and remember to love and save animals. Oh wow! This is letter well for animals. This is real or are we dreaming? And guess what? Looks like there are few magical passports attached here too. So exciting. Letter from animals around the world and a magical one too. This is going to be fun. Come on, what we are waiting for? Let's go. Let's visit different countries, meet the animals, learn their rhythms, and understand what they have to say. I'm so curious. Which country we are visiting first? Let's go. Where the eagles fly high and the deer runs free. Jazz, hip, hop and tap. Dance or come on. Let us all go and see. Presenting our friends from the class of Delapatin Rules on the Eve style. That was an energetic performance. I would fly high like a eagles and run free like the bison too. Oh wait, I am realized. Oh yes, I am in the zoo. Just like you, we like to be free. Don't care, just so we like to be free.
Slowly.
From gentle fan dances to the full bonality. Flying in the sky and mountains, so monkeys, so Japan teaches us them a balance. Welcome to Japan, where like is harmony. Soft and emerging means.
たこの葉はひらひらと
今見える日を待ちながら時を数え歩く作ることの葉に彩られ赤く色め季節間に踊る腕配一枚手のひらに滑りかかるわ焼けた故郷に別れを告げてこの葉の手に惹かれ走り去るまた見ぬ未来への不安など感じるいとまなどありもせず
乾いたこの葉はひらひらと
乾いた木枯らしそよそよと
つないだ手と手を離さずに時を数えかけるあまねく人の命に背負いその小さき手で何を紡ぐほんのかすかなほころびにしぬるこの背で信ずる道をただひたすらに歩むお前の支えとならん触れないの剣を携えてこの身この葉と吹かれてゆこう
Those were moves with grace, care, and fun. From calm steps to caring hearts, let us spread love to everyone. Save the cranes, save the monkeys, save them all one by one. Let us act now before they all are done. A land of wide open spaces and golden grass where animals travel freely under the big blue sky. The land that listens, feet touch the ground, where drum speaks, dancer and sweet cheer. Yes, time for Africa. Here is a class of emerging wings.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. We're all Africa. We're all Africa.
Lions rest in the sun. Elephant walk with families. Giraffe eat from tall trees. Zebra run together in the line. Let the trumpet remind us, truly driver, yet united, share land and promise to perpetuate life. That is Africa. Amazon rainforest is a dream. Why is it green? I see a jaguar, I see a cow. Oh, how beautiful. Plum Beach, Brazil. Put your hands together, ready to fly. One.
Levanta a mão pro ar, eu deixo o pé arrastar. Mãozinha na cintura, quero ver você dançar. Todo mundo vai cantando, o coração acelerando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. E quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar, a vida vai brilhar. Quando o monte conquistar, no samba do Brasil. É tropical, samba do Brasil, sensacional, samba do Brasil, é mundial, samba do Brasil, fenomenal, samba do Brasil. Entra no movimento, galera, vamos pirar. Vamos curtindo essa onda, ninguém pode negar. Todo mundo vai cantando, todo mundo vai pulando, dançando e rebolando sem parar. Quando o sol raiar, a alegria vai chegar. Todo mundo vai dançar. A vida vai brilhar quando o monte conquistar. Oh, no samba do Brasil. É tropical, samba do Brasil. Sensacional, samba do Brasil. É mundial, samba do Brasil. Fenomenal, samba do Brasil. Oi, Maia, 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 Maia do.
Você Maia,
Oi, Maia, seu Maia quer Maia.
você Maia,
Maia, Maia, Maia, Maia do.
você Maia,
Maia, seu Maia quer Maia.
você Maia,
Oi, Maia, 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 Maia do.
você Maia,
Oi, Maia, seu Maia quer Maia.
você Maia,
Maia, Maia, Maia, Maia do.
você Maia,
Maia, seu Maia quer Maia.
você Maia,
A noite antes do galo cantar.
você Maia,
A gente ligeiro se levantar.
você Maia,
Em busca de plantar e de colher.
você Maia,
Na fé que um dia há de chover.
você Maia,
Maia, Maia, Maia, Maia do.
você Maia,
Maia, seu Maia quer Maia.
você Maia,
Oi, Maia, 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 Maia do.
você Maia,
Oi, Maia, seu Maia quer Maia.
você Maia,
Maia, Maia, Maia, Maia do.
você Maia,
Maia, seu Maia quer Maia.
você Maia,
O grupo do Sem Terra vai à luta.
você Maia,
Querendo terreno pra acampar.
você Maia,
Vai homem, vai mulher e vai menino.
você Maia,
Sabendo que é difícil de encontrar.
você Maia. Vem Magalenha Rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer armação. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de coió, é curtir o verão.
Vem, Magalenha Rojão, traz a lenha pro fogão, vem fazer a maçã. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de coió, é curtir o verão.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Vem Magalenha Rojão, traz a senha pro Google, TT decoração. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de xotó, meu dever de verão.
Vem, Magalenha Rojão, traz a senha pro fogão, TT coração. Hoje é um dia de sol, alegria de cordão, meu dever de verão.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Happy Adrambis, Pepe. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೋಗಿದ್ರಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲೋದ್ರೆ Happy Adrambis, Pepe at a dance form, colorful the performance, as did the rainforest, does he suffer home, save the rainforest, help the colors they love and care, what we need, please do not make us stray. Land so musical, colorful, glee where rules, monkeys and turtles live in peace and harmony. Presenting friends from the class of ready to fly one. Wear your hair, say everyone. Feel the vibes of Mexico.
Right, clap, clap. Left, right, clap, clap. Right, left, right, clap, clap. Left, right, clap, clap. Right, left, clap, clap. Left, right, clap, clap. Right, left, clap, clap. Left, right, left. In a circle, in a circle. Dance in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. Dance in a circle, in a circle, in a circle. Dance in a circle, in a circle,
acabó.
Please save our forest. Please keep the ocean clean. Please protect our trees. We love our home. Please let them be. A land of green forest where elephants walk slowly and wisely. Monkeys play near golden temples. Lion rest deep inside forest. Birds glide on long river. Grace through moments carrying hearts in Thailand dance. Come together in Thailand dance. Let us hear it. RTF2 ready to fly 1.
สบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่รู้รักรู้สามัคคีโชคดีโชคดีที่เป็นคนไทยสยามเขาว่าเมืองยิ้มหน้าตาจิ้มลิ้มยิ้มน้อยยิ้มใหญ่เหนือใต้ออกตกอีสานบ้านเรือนเคียงกันต้องรักกันเข้าไว้ยามดีมั่งมีเงินทองพ่อแม่พี่น้องเราก็ยิ้มชื่นใจยามใดมันไม่ค่อยดีไม่นายไม่หนีก็ยิ้มสู้กันไปตัวก็ไทยใจก็ไทยสุขสบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่
ตัวก็ไทยใจก็ไทยตัวก็ไทยใจก็ไทย
เป็นบุญเป็นวาสนาที่ได้เกิดมาใต้ฟ้าเมืองไทย อยู่กินบนแผ่นดินทอง พวกเราทั้งพ้องยิ้มย่องผ่องใส เรามีพ่อองค์เดียวกัน เป็นมิ่งขวัญเป็นศูนย์รวมดวงใจ ลูกขอถวายชีวิตจะเป็นผลดีของประเทศไทย ตัวก็ไทย ใจก็ไทย สุขสบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่รู้รักรู้สามัคคีโชคดีโชคดีที่เป็นคนไทย ตัวก็ไทย ใจก็ไทย สุขสบายเพื่อนพ้องน้องพี่รู้รักรู้สามัคคีโชคดีโชคดี ชาติไทยชัยโย
A dance performance was so soft. The nature was gentle and every movement was promised to care. Protect forests, protect elephants, oh balance to surrounding, let us share. In the deep forest lies a brown bear. On the snowy paths moves the wolf. Quietly between the trees, high in the sky, the snowy owl. Bright Larry dances with happy claps, quick steps and turn. Welcome, Russia, with a class of ready to fly too. This dance reminds us to protect all living beings. Stamp your feet and shout, hooray! Save Russia's animals every day. Dorsals run and eagles soar. The lynx needs forest more and more. From powerful flamenco steps to call for care. Spain dances for animals everywhere. Hola everyone, welcome to Spain. A big round of applause for class of RTF2. That was so full of energy and happy dancing feet. I also want to flamingo where music echoes through the street. Save the land, save the trees, save the air, be kind, Spain animal need your care.
Danced like a peacock, shining so bright. Hands tell stories, steep fell light. Tigers roar, elephants roam. Forest and rivers are their home. Save the trees and keep water clean. Care for nature, green and serene. When animals live safe and free, India dance in harmony.
ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಬೇಗ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ನೋಡಿಮ್ಮ. ಮಧು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಬಂದ್ರ? ಮಧು ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಓಕೆ.
ताल से ताल मिला हो, ताल से ताल मिला।
मधुबन में जो कन्हैया किसी गोपी से मिले, कभी मुस्काए कभी छेड़े कभी बात करे। राधा कैसे न जले, राधा कैसे न जले, हम तन मन में लगे। राधा कैसे न जले, राधा कैसे न जले। ढोली रा ढोल हैया बाबा के बगे ढोली रा। ढोली रा ढोल हैया बाबा के बगे ढोली रा।
सनम समन चाहे रचिया गरबे की रात में, चूड़ी खनकाए तुम्हें आधी ही बात में।
गरबे की रात पिया, धड़के मेरा जिया, कहते ना आज तू है बेसहारा।
ढोल बाजे बाजे बाजे, ढोलिया ढोल बाजे बाजे बाजे, पिया माँ बाजे बाजे ढोल बाजे।
राधा कैसे न जले, राधा कैसे न जले, राधा कैसे न जले। What a performance that was, from graceful gestures to joyful beats. India dancers to classical and folk beats. The stripes of the tiger, the dance of the peacock. Every step tells a story, every glance and block. Together we protect, together we stand, guardians of this wondrous land.
Our journey around the world ends here, but our promise to save our animals begins today. From the mountains to the seas, nature awakens in the morning breeze. Every creature, big and small, has a voice, a song, a call through the sands where the camel roams. Desert foxes find their home. Every twirl protects the precious pearl. In the heart of the jungle, life moves with grace. Every creature has its own scared space. Hand in hand, we guard the trees. So rivers flow and spirits are at ease. The waves carry whispers from the deep. Secrets of turtles and dolphins sleep. Clean our oceans. Please let them thrive. Keep the rhythm of life high and alive. From the north to south, east to west, every animal deserves our best. Dance, song, and heart combine to save the creature, yours and mine.
Thank you. I don't know about you, but that was as much fun to watch, as stated on stage. That was a really wonderful performance. Once again, a big round of applause for not just the little stars, but their teachers as well. Now, as the event is drawing to a close, we'd like to make a few important announcements. I'm sure a lot of this is something that you're familiar with already, but we'd like to remind you of a few extra things the school does beyond the school hours, which is they have evening classes for abacus, for phonics. We have music lessons, fantastic Hindustani flute teachers also available. We have a dance class, like you saw, the Naud School of Performing Arts. There's karate, of course. And then just a reminder, we'll also be running summer classes this year. So in case you're interested to enroll your kids, please do inquire with the school, and we'd be happy to share more information about the same. Now, while we recognized a few people earlier in the event, we'd like to invite a few more we missed to receive a token of our appreciation. So we'd like to invite Mrs. Shilpa. She's our abacus teacher from Aristo Kids. She runs the after-school abacus program at our school, and she's an excellent teacher. She's known to be meticulous and loved by all. We'd also like to invite Rajesh sir and Pooja ma'am from the Infinity Martial Arts Sports Academy. So Pooja ma'am, like I said earlier, is really familiar with our school and has become an active and integral part of BTM Little Millennium. I'd like to invite both of them on stage if they're here. We'd also like to invite Rajiv sir from Playtime Sports. Oh. Rajiv sir, are you here? Oh, backseat. Thank you to the Playtime Sports team. Now, there are a long list of people we'd like to recognize again. So as soon as you hear your names, it would be really nice if you could come on stage and receive the token of appreciation. I know Ashwin P. Kumar is not here, but all the music you were listening to earlier was been put together by him, and this is done by him every single year. Unfortunately, he was traveling due to earlier commitments and couldn't make it today. We also like to thank Mr. V.S. Ravindra and Mrs. Malika Ravindra for lending their space to run this school. So the facilities you see is all of theirs. We'd like to invite them on stage. Mr. and Mrs. Ravindra? Anjali, are you here? Probably not. We'd also like to thank Suman ma'am and Rajesh sir. So Suman ma'am, I think most of you would have seen even last year. She's still in and out of school, and she's at the center whenever is required. She also came as a volunteer to help us out today for the annual day. And Suman ma'am and Rajesh sir are arranging all the food and snacks for today and for the entire event. So we can ask people if you'd like to taste some of their sumptuous meals. We all did. There's SR Meals in JP Nagar. You can visit them and have a taste of the delicacies. Thank you, Suman ma'am. We'd also like to invite Rajeshwari ma'am. She too, like Suman ma'am's, in and out of the center, helping as and when required. She's also here with us today as a volunteer. We'd like to thank Mr. Kulkarni from the Padi Samhangana. He's been with us every single year for every annual day. Mr. Kulkarni, thank you for your support and for all the arrangements. So we'd like to invite you on stage if you're here. We'd also like to thank Mahadesh, our driver. He's more than a driver, more a family member now. Even the kids are familiar with him because he does so much for our school as well. So is he here? Oh, okay. So although he's the driver, he also drives our vans. If Shivu, our regular driver, is not there, he's just a phone call away. So your kids are in safe hands. We'd like to thank Mr. Krishnappa, who's done all the light and sound today. So perfect timing in terms of lighting changes. The sound was excellent. So we'd like to thank Mr. Krishnappa. Is he here? Or his representatives, the team? All right, we'll move on. So we'd also like to thank Mr. Santosh, part of the Umesh Studio fraternity, who's our photographer for the day. Mr. Santosh, please do come on stage. I don't know who's going to take your photograph, but... Now, you know when you run a school, there's enormous amount of stationery, copious piles of paper lying everywhere. And we, of course, have our own army to support us with that. So Madhav Paper Agency, they're a regular stationery store that we go to, Mr. Kishan and Mr. Ashok. Now they're family. We know their entire family, and they're just a phone call away for everything we need. And the same thing goes for SLR Xerox Center from Mr. Natraj, his support. For all the printouts you see, and the long association has just made him another family member as well, since some of our childhood days. So if you're here, we'd love to welcome you on stage. Okay. From Guru Kripa Digital World, Mr. Prabhu, thank you once again for all the digital prints that you've been helping us, not just today, but the entire year. If you're here, please do come on stage. From the Modern Gift Center team, if any one of you is here, so use all the trophies and medals that your children have received, it's come from them. And then, if Mrs. Savita is here, we'd like to thank her again. So if your kids have been talking to you about a storyteller who's come to school narrating some really interesting mythological stories or epics, it's Mrs. Savita, who does a phenomenal job as a puppeteer and a storyteller. And finally, Mrs. Nandini Santosh. You'll never see her in front, but she's sort of a backbone doing all of the main volunteering for events, vigorously shaking her hand, saying she's not coming on stage. But thank you everyone. Okay, now I'd like to invite the indomitable force behind BTM Little Millennium, Dr. Aarti. She will not get a pass today. She has to speak a few words, and I'd love to invite her on stage. Aarti.
A very good afternoon, everyone. How are you all feeling today? I mean, what was the emotion when you saw your children happy, excited, elated? Can we hear a shout? Yeah. So whatever you're seeing today would have been impossible for us to put together. And when I say us, I'm also speaking on behalf of my mother. Because there's so much vision that we have and we want to implement and impart. But to get a right team, a team that would understand your vision, a team that would stand by your visions. Like you see, everything is elaborate. Nothing is just taken easy. There is no compromise. And for me, for my mother, for us to hold this together, we have a wonderful team, and thankfully that's how it's been all these years. And we would not be doing justice if we do not thank I would say they are my backbone. Right? So I would like to introduce my team. This is a very special segment for me, and I wanted to do it myself. So let's hear it out. Let us really cheer for them, shout out for them, for their patience, for their love, for the care, for all the creativity they bring in, and for all the effort and energy they pump into children every day. That is my team, Little Millennium BTM Layout. At first, Umia Sultana, Umia ma'am. She's a class teacher for the class of emerging wing. This is her 3rd year with us. Umia has grown so much. She's taken up every child you see, every small little child, every daycare child, any child who does not settle. We send the child to Umia ma'am and we know the child settles. So that's the love and affection she has she just loves all her children. And that's what Umia ma'am is for us. Thank you so much, Umia ma'am. Next, we have someone who's watching us, hopefully virtually, Shelly ma'am. I mean, for all of you who've been here for a long time, you know her. But Shelly ma'am is working with us in the back end, so whatever messages you're receiving, your notifications, your event plans, your slides here, your music blending here, everything is done. She's working out of Noida, she's working in distance. So I cannot imagine working without Shelly ma'am. So anything, one message, Shelly ma'am, Shelly this, Shelly that, and she's there. So thank you so much, Shelly. If you're listening to us, if you're watching us, love you loads. Thank you so much. Next we have Pavitra ma'am, our dear RTF1 teacher. Pavitra ma'am is like so affectionate that all children feel like she's a mother to all. I mean, they just love her so much. How children open up and bloom whenever they spend time in Pavitra ma'am's class is really a blessing for every child to have her as their teacher. Thank you so much, Pavitra. We have our DR teacher. I always say another DR child, Shilpa ma'am. You can see that walk. So bubbly, so full of life all the time, but she knows how to balance such that, I mean, DR children today, the way they perform, not one child cried, and that's what the effort she puts into all her children, the love, care, the creativity is immense. Thank you so much, Shilpa. Next, we have Madhuri ma'am. Madhuri ma'am is our teacher who supports our daycare and the earlier years of our segment. A very creative person, an individual who has a flair for music and art. So you'll see if you're listening to your children singing songs and coming and dancing, and you know how much they love her, and that is Madhuri ma'am for you. An excellent teacher for daycare children. They just love her so much. They're so hooked on to her. Thank you so much, Madhuri ma'am. Madhu ma'am. We will give Madhu ma'am a little time. Are you here? Okay. So, I mean, you can see the commitment she has. Madhu ma'am has had a lot of teaching experience. Such a calm, compassionate teacher, again, who brings in a lot of variety when she brings in curriculum and the way she puts things together for her children. And the commitment you see here, her standing today here with all the effort, with, you know, the way she's, let us wish her all the best and wonderful luck. Thank you so much, Madhu ma'am. We have Mrs. Vinuta ma'am. Vinuta ma'am has joined us very recently, but she has been with Little Millennium BTM for a long time. And previously, probably 8 years back, she was a part of Little Millennium BTM layout. And somebody again with a lot of work experience, and the way she handles children, the variety she brings in, how she becomes a child with children, how she becomes stern when it's required, that balance you see is immense. Welcoming Vinuta ma'am to the team. Thank you so much, Vinuta. Yes, that says it all. Ayama has, I mean, been a very special person for us. I mean, she's been with us through and through. From the time we have been a part of Little Millennium, Ayama has been with us. And unfortunately, she could not be here today. They have a very sad family emergency that she has to deal with. But Ayama is one of the forces behind Little Millennium BTM layout. That's what I would say. And again, how she can put everything together in order. It's just, most of the times we don't even have to say anything and she's there. So let us just pray for her and hope she comes back soon. Yeah, that is Ayama auntie for you. Nirmala, auntie Nirmala. Another child in the center, another very happy personality, and that happiness in her, the positive energy in her actually transmits on to everyone around her, the children, the staff, us, always happy. Rain, shine, situation, whatever it is, you'll see her smiling and everything. She's like, yes, ma'am. You know, it's just so wonderful there's so much to learn from her. So thank you so much, Nirmala. Love you. Thank you so much. Shobha auntie. So again, Shobha, one of the stalwarts of Little Millennium BTM layout. So for me, be it rain, shine, be it late in the evening, and I say, Shobha, can you do this? Yes, ma'am, let us do it. So another strong force, I must say, behind Little Millennium BTM layout. Thank you so much, Shobha. Thank you. We have Nandini on the team this year, Nandini auntie. So she is the support staff for the class of Emerging Wings. Again, a very patient person, a very calm personality, and her language, local language being Tamil. So I think we've had children even imparting her language, imbibing into it. So thank you so much, Nandini, and welcome to the team. Yes, Shivu, Shivaya, we call him Shivu. Another happy personality, always ready to do things for us. Anything we say, there is a joke, there's a sarcasm that will come by. And then whatever the mood anyone is in the center, he has the ability to lift it up. And it's the same with children. He's our van driver. And thank you so much, Shivu. Thank you. Sushmita ma'am. Again, that says it all. Sushmita ma'am has again been, the way she's grown, how much she's given to the center, how committed she is, how disciplined she is. It reflects in all her children. How happy she is, how she can balance everything, how she can put things together. You would see that, this whole event, it's a team effort, of course, but you need someone who everybody can go to and say, is this okay? Is that okay? Is this okay? So that is Sushmita ma'am for you. One of the strongest forces behind Little Millennium BTM layout, and we are so happy, proud, and blessed to have her on the team. And we're so glad and thankful that she's stayed with us through and through, and she has believed in us. And how she understands her vision, how she feels our vision is something that you all can see. So here I would just like to take a pause and make one announcement. I know all of you communicate with Sushmita ma'am. Anything, Sushmita ma'am? She has been doing a lot of coordination. She has been the academic coordinator of the center. But as on April 1st, Sushmita ma'am will be taking over as the coordinator of the center, Little Millennium BTM layout. It'll be a new role which we definitely know she can take up to, and she's going to go beyond expectation, and she is just going to be our support system and our backbone. Thank you so much, Sushmita ma'am. Yes, last but not the least, I would want to take a moment to thank our host for today, Mrs. Malvika Manjunath. She is my sister-in-law, but we've been friends for a long time to come. Malvika is a sourcing and category management professional, currently working at Lowe's India in Bengaluru. With over 19 years of experience, she specializes in procurement, strategic sourcing, vendor negotiations, supply chain management, and major companies, has worked in major companies including Apple, the Thematic, Brocade, Motorola. She holds an MBA from Arizona State University, a BE in Electronics Engineering from RVC, and is a certified canine behaviorist, also working as an advisor project manager. Previously, she held roles to few pet startups in India. And during her free time, she enjoys public speaking. You can all see that. And teaching children the art of debating. So that is our host for today, Malvika Manjunath. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you. So that was a special segment I wanted to take through. I would also want to humbly thank my family. I always take this opportunity because without their support system, without their understanding, guidance, this would not have been possible. My father-in-law, every time, any event, he sits there, he says, don't call me on stage. But the support we get from him, my father, Mr. Ravindra, my mother, my daughter Arya, with all my bizarre schedules, she's always been supportive. And my brother Ajay is here. So without this whole, my co-sisters, I mean, without this support system, this whole unit would not have been possible. And thank you all so much for believing in us, for trusting us, and for standing up for Little Millennium BTM layout. This is signing off. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I think the important announcements are done. Nothing more to say there. But it's just a reminder that we have a lot of really good classes and some very interesting summer programs also coming up. So if you want to know more information, please go ahead and reach out to the school. But I'd just like to take a moment and say I've been here watching every single annual day for the last, 6, 7, 8 years. And the love that Aarti has gained over the years is reflecting in the way the students keep coming back to school, parents keep coming back to school. And although she didn't get a word of recognition here, she's been the backbone of it all. And although she is a medical professional, she gave up a really lucrative career to follow her passion in teaching and education. And, kudos, Aarti. The applause you see, the accolades you're getting is just the beginning. And truly, hats off for such a noble profession that you chose. Not that medicine is not noble, but I think teaching is even better. All right, the Love Fest is here, but we'll have to sort of draw this event to a close. And what better way to say than have the kids say a few words of gratitude today. I'd like to invite Barira and Arjun on stage.
I'm sorry, I'm gate crashing. But the most important people are people we take for granted. So I did not mention my husband Adarsh in my previous thank you speech. I'm so sorry, Adarsh, he's sitting there. So, I mean, it has been a tough ride for him to balance my schedules, my things. So thank you so much for being there through and through. Without him, nothing would have been possible. Thank you.
A very good afternoon, everyone. As today's program comes to an end, I would like to thank all of you for being here and making the annual day so special. We thank our dear Ajay Lakshmi ma'am, Aarti ma'am, teachers and aunties for teaching us, guiding us, and helping us learn new things every day. Thank you for giving us wonderful chance to dance, sing, and smile on the stage. We thank our parents and grandparents for supporting us, cheering us so loudly. We thank all the guests present here for gracing the occasion. I also thank all my friends for being so wonderful today. When we grow up, we would still want to go on a jungle safari to see animals. Isn't it, Barira? The sooner we act, the more we conserve. Today we learn that we all live in one world with many rhythms. People, animal, music and cultures are different, but we must live together with love and care. But we must always be kind to animals and protect wildlife. Every animal has a job. When animals are safe, nature works properly. A world with animals is more colorful, joyful and alive. When we save animals, we save nature. When we save nature, we save our future. Thank you everyone for being here today and making our annual day so special. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
So, one last segment that we saved for the end, an introduction to somebody who's been, again, a backbone to this whole center. My mother, Mrs. Rajalakshmi Ravindra, everyone's Ajji or grandmother or Nani. I mean, at her age, I wish I would be like her too. For all the effort, the energy that has gone behind the costumes, she's there. I mean, you name it, the food, what happened, she's there, she's there. She's tracking every little thing. And without her being in the center, the warmth, the functionality of the center would not have been possible. And that is Mrs. Rajalakshmi Ravindra for you. Thank you.
All right. The thanks are really done. But before we disperse, we have one final hurrah, and then each class can disperse. Parents, just a note for you, you can pick up your kids from the stage. We'll announce the class, and parents of whose kids are in that class can come to the stage and pick up their children.